This is Leah with Backyard Homestead in Starkville, Mississippi. It is Saturday, April 18th, and we are about to come out and pick the asparagus that I wanted to show because it's looking so pretty. We got these big, beautiful spears. We're about to go through and pick them now. And just asparagus everywhere. It's doing great. And we have, in front of the asparagus, we have spinach. And you can see the first planting of spinach is starting to bolt, but we've gotten lots and lots of good harvest off of that. And in front of that first planting, we have another planting, and it's starting to just about get ready to harvest. So when this gets in the back too far gone, we should have another crop ready to start picking immediately after it. So that worked out pretty well. And this lettuce in front of it is really looking pretty. Bib lettuce, dadgummit, little gem lettuce, but look how pretty. This has been really tasty. Alright, just wanted to show you a shot of the asparagus patch. Okay, this is our trellis we built, and this has been in the ground, what, 2 years? This is the second full year of these? Yeah, this is the second full year of these berries on the trellis, and they're really starting to take off. But I was out here looking, and the foliage looks so different. And this is first year foliage coming off the original main stalk. And the first year foliage just works on foliage. This is second year foliage, and that's where your berries form. And you can see how many berries we have coming on. Yep, everywhere there was a bloom, there's a pretty little blackberry forming. But there's a lot of this tender new growth. And this is the first year foliage off these old plants. And so we'll have berries on this next year, should. Anyway, these are looking beautiful. And looks like they got pollinated well. Looks like it's hanging with pretty berries. Yeah, oh yeah, and these berries get absolutely huge. It's not like your blackberries you find out in the pastures in the woods. These get like about the size of the end of my thumb, and they're huge. They're comparable to the size of a strawberry. Big, beautiful. These are thornless blackberries. And they look like they're doing great. So we're gonna harvest this asparagus, and then we're gonna pick the strawberries. We're gonna come over here and do an asparagus harvest, and then pick the strawberries again. We'll come back and show you what we got. Right, these are our big girls. We have 3 barred rocks and 3 buff Orpingtons. And then about 2 weeks ago, these girls are about 8 weeks old. We moved our little girls out here to introduce them to the big girls. So we have them partitioned off from the big girls. But outside now, they're getting to be pretty big girls themselves. But these are we have 3 red seedlings. Of course, they all run away as soon as they get over here. And 2 Welsumers. That one there, with the pretty comb by the ramp, she just took off. She has a bigger comb than the others. The other Welsumers over here under, here she comes. But these are the new girls, and we have them outside now. And when they get a little bit bigger, we'll remove the fence in between. And look at you, coming for you close up. When they get a little bit bigger, we'll remove the screen in between, but they're still too little. The big girls would just eat their lunch for them if we put them together now. Here they are, the Welsumers, the brown one in the front. And then the one with the big pretty comb over there, those are both Welsumers. The two plain brown ones are the red seedling. And this is a red seedling. And she is very friendly and curious. She comes around more than the others. Got some big pretty strawberries in here again. Sorry, I'm shaking you all over the place. Big pretty red ones. Ooh, they're getting bigger. First picking usually seems like they're a little bit smaller, and they've got to take a little time, and now they're getting to be big, pretty, nice berries. Surprised. The roly-polies and the slugs haven't found the, there's a little spot. For the most part, big, pretty strawberries. I'm going to go through and pick these and come back and do a weigh-in. Roly-polies. I hate them. Chickens are getting excited over there. Okay. When we pick the asparagus, you snap it off really beneath the ground at the crown. So you're getting all this white, and this isn't good to eat. It's really hard. So what we do is after we have it all harvested, you go through and you find where it gets tender, and you just work by, that's not tender, it's not tender, just kind of do it by feel. And right there, it'll snap off easily, so this is the good part to eat. So just go through and do it by feel. This is underground, and you snap it off at the crown, and then this is just woody. You can't snap it, and go until you find the place where it'll snap. So that's a good spot. And this is good, and this is bad. The chickens still eat it. Do this great big one. Okay, that is gorgeous. Look at the size of that thing. Let's see where it's tender. Can't break it. Can't break it. Close. Beautiful. And this is nothing compared to what you get at a grocery store. This is sweet, tender. I probably eat more of this raw than we do cooked. I love it just snapped up and put in a salad or just to eat it straight. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right, girls, y'all ready? Here we go. Chickens love strawberries. Still out here picking strawberries, but this was just particularly pretty. Look at this nest of them in here. Laying everywhere. Scores of them. Just not real big again yet, but lots of them and pretty as they can be. So having a pretty nice harvest. I've only made it halfway down one side of the bed, and I've already gotten this many, so should be a decent harvest today. But look at that. That's just a picture. Just go. Here's today's strawberry harvest. Pretty good. We'll go in and weigh it.
Blaze.
This was a lettuce mix that we planted, and it's really pretty. Got a lot of different varieties. Some romaine. Looks like probably some maybe Lola Rosa or Flame, and all kinds of different kinds. This one's really pretty, the spotted one. Oh yeah, there's another one. These have been really good in salads. I've been eating a lot of salad lately. The onions look like they may be starting to swell a little bit at the bottom. I think they're due to harvest in June. So starting to get a little bit of activity here. And look like, where did we find? There it is. We finally have a broccoli starting to form a head. So we may get a head of broccoli this year. These are our flats that we had started with pepper seeds. These are a couple different varieties, but they've been up and doing well. Those are a couple different varieties. We've got it written down. But these are our Marconi Reds, and they hadn't come up. And finally starting to get a little bit up on those. And over here are the banana peppers we had started from seed, and they just sat here forever not doing anything, and they're finally starting to come up. So want to have a good pepper harvest again this year. And this is another flat of broccoli. We are determined to get some broccoli this year, besides that one tiny head of broccoli growing in the garden. We are out here in the asparagus and the spinach patch. We just picked the asparagus. Now we're going to pick these spinach plants that are starting to bolt, and we are going to pick off all the good looking leaves and harvest those for us, and the rest we will give to the chickens. So I'm going to go ahead and get out all these taller spinach plants that are about to bolt. So the chickens have had a snack of strawberries and spinach this afternoon. We give the little girl some. Okay, so we just got done picking all the spinach that was looking like it was trying to bolt. And we have this pot packed full of good, nice spinach. And now we just have the newer, younger plants. And everywhere, here and there are vacant spots that are left. There's another one. Several good, big, nice vacant spots. We're going to weed this out, and we're going to go ahead and plant more spinach seed in the vacant spots and just see if maybe it has time to make us another planting, another picking of spinach. And it's getting so close to summer, it may not produce. We'll see. But it's unseasonably cool right now, so we're going to give it a shot. Okay, so for the strawberry harvest today, we got 3.32 pounds of strawberries. And this is 3.32 pounds off that little raised bed. And this is 1.62 pounds of spinach. 1.62 pounds of nice fresh spinach. 0.53 pounds of asparagus. 0.53.